Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 18th episode of the second season of Hoozuki no Reitetsu. And last episode we met a new character, who I am pretty sure is voiced by Yuki. And I'd be pretty surprised if anyone said otherwise. I never did confirm that one way or the other, but I'm pretty sure that's her. But anyway, that was pretty cool. We had like a big old conflict over there, things got pretty crazy. So let's see what we're gonna get in this episode. And 3, 2, 1, play. Opening. Dear hell. that spiky hill is just still so horrible. I wonder what the worst place in hell in this, rendition of hell is to go. Because he talked about a lot of different types of hell for very specific crimes and stuff. I wonder which one would be considered the worst by most people. Just something I'm kind of thinking about. Because you've seen some pretty bad stuff. Still adorable outfits, even if they don't like them. Jigoku, 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 Jigoku. Shitsure Shimashita is just such a long word when you write in Romaji, isn't it? Ja. Story time? Santa Claus? No, that's not Santa Claus. Right? Amaterasu. Right. Do your job. That's a name. Amanosuka. No, don't kill the bird! Oh, that's not okay. Okay, Amano Jaku is a bit easier to say. Bad. It was not okay. You don't shoot birds. Amano Jaku. Well, bird, be careful of any arrows. Sorry. Yeah, bad person. Do you have a question? Evil views. Okay. Amano Jaku. What? Oh, okay. I mean, that should be interesting. You have my attention. You're just confusing him. Let's just check it out. Inferno Hell, it does seem quite hot. As you would expect. Oh, hello. Are we here to meet you? If we weren't before, we are now. Momotaro had a very interesting outfit. He is definitely that peasant. Let me shake your feathers. Yeah, that's a good basis to be friends, you know, why not? That would be the one. That's the one we got earlier. I kind of thought he was, but, you know, I'm glad to clear that up. That does seem quite similar to Momotaro's thing, being born from a peach. Yeah, it all kind of connects in a weird way. Just keeps going. Yeah, it's definitely something. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of planning went into that. What do you mean for a pheasant? I guess that makes sense. Sure. Watch out for them arrows. Oh, don't shake the bird. Don't shake the bird. Yeah, birds of a feather and all that. More story time. Yeah, this sounds a lot like Momotaro. I mean, it sounds a lot like Momotaro. Except, you know, better. Okay, yeah, that is... Oh, no. No. That was very unsettling, just the hands coming up and all that. She is not ugly, you are objectively wrong. Oh god, oh, that is horrifying. Yeah, don't be fooled by appearances. That thing killed me. Okay, this is not a happy story. That was not a happy story at all. I don't think Momotaro was that sad, but... I guess I'd... They're throwing a lot of big names at me. I'm starting to get things mixed up a bit, to be honest. Is that how it works? Oh. Somewhat more cheerful. Oh, that was a voice. Please stop doing that. Uh... Well... Uh... Um... I... I mean, aside from the face, I'm not sure how to take that. I you know, that's like Photoshop a different face onto this. We like focus on her thighs or something. Just anything with a face, really. You can call her ugly all you want, it doesn't make it true. That's, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Jesus, that name, Amano Sagume. Avert your eyes. Yeah, I gotcha. Way ahead of you. I see. The fact that you exist. This man, he needs assistance. But we're not gonna give it to him. So she is clearly a valuable asset for Hell. Gotcha. Oh no! Yeah, you might want to hide, sir. Wow, that phone case. Peck her. Peck at her. Oh my god, don't do that with your fingers. Oh, are you gonna retaliate? Please do. Please attack. Go right for the phone. Oh god. That there was a lot more power behind the oh. Damn. Well then. I wasn't expecting that. Can I say that again? Can we do that again? Like right now? Jeez. I seriously want to rewind it, but I can't. That was amazing. That was oddly that was quite satisfying to watch. Like I thought at most he would just like give her a good peck in the eye or something, but no, he just boom. Right into that rock. Oh, are you stuck? Do you need help? Yeah, how did you do that? I did kind of think of that example as soon as I saw her. Like I one time got my finger stuck in some play equipment at the player area of my elementary school. I had to have people come and get me help. So I get it. Yeah, please don't get your head stuck anymore. At least if you get a finger stuck, you can cut it off if push comes to shove. Can't really do that with your head. That would be him, yes. Go home, Crane. Kaede Tsudu. Let's not... That is true. So, the Crane's obviously going to come back into things somehow. Let's hear it, because I'm sure it is relevant. I believe so, yeah. But Might not be the case here. You're pretty old, and you're a man, so... She kills him. Oh. Yeah, we can't have that. Can't have Hoozuki settle down with a nice lady. Must be avoided at all costs. You never know what to expect in this show. You know, I'm kind of trying to be ready for anything. The crane's definitely gonna do something, I know that much. In fact, I might be the crane right now. Like we might be in the crane's POV. These creaky floors make it very hard to sneak. So... Crane, are you here to repay that favor? And, I mean, it's a girl. That's... Are you the crane? Close the door. Gonna close the door. Yeah. You can come to my room. My door's open. That was a very specific thing. Oh god, the foot! Yeah, but we already knew Hoozuki would not be accepting of this. But hey, I think you let her in. So... Oh no, we didn't, okay. I thought... It made it seem like a transition into that, but no. Yeah, he just doesn't want any of this. You're gonna wake up the neighbors, ma'am. I'll take the return favor. Yeah, I wouldn't call him that either. I guess you could call it that. I guess it would be a bit concerning. Yeah, just do that. You are coming on a little bit strong, that is true. Did she just break the lock? When did this become a horror movie? Right about now. It is customary practice, but, I mean... Oh! Ow! Man, Hoozuki the Savage. Oh god, it looks so painful too. Oh, please stop. Please, Hoozuki, have a little bit of mercy on her. This is a bit much. I mean... Jesus, Hoozuki. There is help in it, because you could just... You can just open it, you know, push her backwards and shut it, like if you have to. Just... Oh god, that looks so painful. Yeah, I mean... Should we go to the local hospital real quick? Wow. Yeah, this girl is definitely a bit of a nightmare to deal with. Marriage registration. He just tearing it up, isn't he? Yeah. What do we... Okay. It's just such a weird development we've had in this scene. Just... okay, I guess she just has that with her. Yeah, back to being a crane. You might be surprised Hoozuki is a very odd person. Oh, that kind of terrified me. Yeah. Not supposed to peek in on the crane, returning her favor. Well, this was an eventful night. A little bit too late now. Right, that is quite clearly what we had here. And that's why before she mentioned, you know, Hoozuki's occupation and stuff, because that was her determining that he was worthy. Firehead. Yeah, that's the problem. I want a firehead. I bet you do. It's like 1 million freaking marriages. Jesus. I guess they do get torn up a lot, so. Pretty much. I mean, she very much came across like that. Man, I was not ready for that last scene there. Just, I mean, they even kind of set, you know, set up for it a lot with talking about, you know, the crane, the wanting marriage, just like they built it up, you know, because you could kind of expect that kind of scene. But even though there was that, I still wasn't quite ready for it. Like it just kept escalating. Just Hoozuki does not give an inch. Like you don't enter a battle of wills with Hoozuki. You're going to lose. He doesn't play softball. He doesn't give an inch. He's good at dealing with people. I mean, he's not great at making friends exactly, but he's good at dealing with people that are a nuisance. But yeah, she really was just like one of those really pushy salesmen, you know? Which, you know, I'm sure Hoozuki is good at dealing with those as well. It's just that she was selling marriage rather than a physical product. I'm sure there are. Yeah, Zashiki, Wanashi, Nekomata. Too bad Okayu isn't down there. You know, Okayu from Hololive, because she's a Nekomata, I believe. So. And that's just credits. So yeah, that was the 18th episode of Hoozuki Reitetsu Season 2. And yeah, we got more stories in this episode. You know, the show really does like to delve into its Japanese folklore and have a bit of fun with it. So we did that this episode. You know, there were stories about, you know, pheasants and shooting them and evil whispers to make them do bad things and stuff like that. Which I guess they implied that pheasant was part of, you know, our other pheasants family. You know, they had that line about being wary of lies and arrows and stuff like that. So I guess there's a connection there. And speaking of connections, there was one human girl that definitely wanted to meet this peasant, right? Because of all the similarities, you know? Like, there was a lot of dot connecting and stuff like that. Like, association game was a term they used. I got pretty crazy, but, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Like, I'm not going to contest it too much. You know, if she wanted to be friends with me based on that stuff, I would accept that. Because she seems nice enough. However, who was not nice was the other girl. I don't remember names. They threw a bunch of names at me this episode, like several syllable long names. But yeah, we had our not Momotaro, like melon girl, but otherwise very similar origin story as Momotaro, with you know, coming out of a fruit down the river and all that. But it definitely took a bit of a dark turn with the evil lady just like murdering her, taking her skin, wearing it, being called out, you know, more murder. Like, that was a dark story. It was a very dark story, but I mean, it was interesting, I suppose. But yeah, the other girl, you know, the bad one, she has a very important role in hell, just making people miserable, which is a valuable skill in hell, to be sure. So, you know, she was kind of the worst. I like to comment about the internet making things worse in regards to her. So I mean, that makes sense. Like, could you imagine? So, yeah, that was quite something, for sure. Like, yeah, not much more to say on that, but aside from the fact that, you know, our pheasant friend, his attack just boom. Like, you could really feel the impact there. Like, that had to have felt great for everyone there. Like, I mean, aside from the girl that got hit, I suppose, but yeah, that was an attack right there. And then we got into the crane stuff, which was like the second half of the episode, when it's casually walking by, the crane's head stuck in a tree. Hoozuki, being the nice person he is, helps her out, but you know, the classic crane returns a favor thing came into play here, and she came over to return the favor, which really just meant she wanted to get married, right? Because she's that kind of person, you know, hunting for a good husband with a big annual salary and all that. She's that kind of person, so Hoozuki, not having any of that, did not give an inch. Like, I did for a second think he let her in, just because the way the scene angle transitioned, it kind of made me think that it did that, you know? Like, because usually in anime, like, you don't see characters walk through a door and then sit down and stuff like that, because that's a lot of animation budget using something that's not important. So usually those have like a quick transition from being at the door to sitting at the table together or whatever. That's kind of what I thought happened here, but I was wrong. That is not what happened here at all. He did not let her in. So yeah, the battle was fierce at that door. But once we got the actual fingers cut in the door, it just, like, what do you call it? Secondhand pain. Like, I don't know, just like it looked just so, like, I could almost feel it, like, just because I think most people have had their fingers caught in a door at some point, so it's easy to empathize with that. So just watching that, just, oh, it looks so painful. Like, I mean, she really has no one but herself to blame, but still, it looked so painful. Like, I almost thought fingers might come off any second. Like, I almost thought they might go there, but look, luckily I didn't get that bad. But geez, like the red and everything. Ugh. Yeah, this was a battle. This was a battle right here. Just literally trying to shove that marriage proposal through there. Marriage certificate, marriage contract, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this woman was kind of the worst. Like, the worst. So yeah, I don't really blame Hoozuki for not wanting to marry her, so it's entirely reasonable. Yeah, you can't defeat Hoozuki. That was the overall takeaway of this scene. And then, you know, the pheasant comes over to let him know about this very important information that it's too late to know about because he already experienced it. So yeah, that was very horror movie-like at certain points, for sure. Like, it got kind of scary. Even the shot of Hoozuki's face coming out, like, that was well played too. That scared me. Like, it was just a very scary scene. Like, definitely the most horror-like the show has gotten so far, I would say. So yeah, that's all I got to say on the episode. It was quite something. So, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.